Hi there, welcome. Today, we're diving into a fascinating and often misunderstood topic, being a highly sensitive person, or HSP. Maybe you've heard the term before, or maybe you're just stumbling across it now and wondering if it might describe you or someone you know. Either way, you're in the right place. Highly sensitive people make up about 15 to 20% of the population, so it's more common than you might think. Yet, many HSPs go through life feeling out of place or even overwhelmed because of their sensitivity. In this video, we're going to explore what it means to be an HSP, how to recognize the trait, and most importantly, how to embrace it as a gift rather than a burden. So, what exactly is a highly sensitive person? The term comes from the work of Dr. Elaine Aron, a psychologist who has studied sensitivity for decades. HSPs are people with a heightened central nervous system response. In simpler terms, we process things more deeply, whether it's emotions, sensory input, or even the subtleties in our environment. This is not a disorder or a condition, it's a personality trait, and it's perfectly normal. If you're wondering what this looks like in real life, let me give you a few examples. HSPs might find themselves easily overwhelmed in noisy, crowded places. They might notice details others miss, like the tone of someone's voice or the way light changes in a room. And when it comes to emotions, well, they're often deeply empathetic, feeling others' joy or pain as if it were their own. Let's take a moment to talk about the signs of being an HSP. Do any of these resonate with you? You're highly aware of subtle changes in your surroundings, like shifts in mood or temperature. You've been told you're too sensitive or that you need to toughen up. You need downtime after a busy or emotionally intense day. You feel deeply moved by art, music, or nature. You're particularly sensitive to things like bright lights, loud noises, or strong smells. If some of these sound like you, it's possible you're an HSP. But don't worry if you're still unsure. The more you learn about this trait, the more clarity you'll gain. Now let's get a little scientific for a moment. Sensitivity is linked to a biological trait called sensory processing sensitivity. Studies using brain imaging have shown that HSPs have more activity in areas of the brain involved in awareness, empathy, and emotional regulation. This means HSPs are wired to process the world on a deeper level, but this heightened sensitivity isn't without its challenges. HSPs are more likely to experience overstimulation and burnout because their nervous systems can only handle so much at once. That's why understanding and honoring your sensitivity is so important. Let's talk about the challenges first. As an HSP, you might struggle with feeling overwhelmed in noisy or chaotic environments, taking criticism very personally, having a hard time setting boundaries, especially if you're deeply empathetic. But here's the flip side. Being an HSP also comes with incredible strengths like a deep appreciation for beauty and creativity, a strong sense of empathy and emotional intelligence, the ability to notice and appreciate subtle details that others might overlook. It's all about learning to manage the challenges so you can fully embrace the strengths. So how can you thrive as a highly sensitive person? Here are a few tips. Set boundaries. Learn to say no when you need to protect your energy. Prioritize self-care. Make time for rest, relaxation, and activities that recharge you. Create a calming environment. Surround yourself with soothing colors, textures, and sounds. Practice mindfulness. Techniques like meditation or deep breathing can help you stay grounded, connect with like-minded people. Finding a supportive community can make all the difference. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with this thought. Being highly sensitive is not a flaw or a weakness. It's a unique way of experiencing the world, one that allows you to connect deeply, feel fully, and create beauty in ways others might not. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might benefit from learning about HSPs. And if you have questions or insights, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Remember, your sensitivity is your superpower. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.